If you hear these words, know this. It is no mere coincidence. It is an echo, a resonance that has found you. Your soul, unknowingly, has awaited this call. Before we enter the holiest of holies together, you must make your choice. Your like is not simply an expression of approval, it is a quiet yet firm declaration of your intent. And your subscription is your entry into the ranks of those who tirelessly seek truth, who yearn for change. Soon, the rivers will turn to blood. These are not merely lines plucked from an ancient, forgotten prophecy. They are the cry of the planet itself, piercing the veil of eternal illusions. The truth that they so carefully conceal behind a curtain of endless news is simple, and terrifyingly so. This is not some pathetic conspiracy theory. This is a conspiracy aimed at your consciousness. Water, that ancient source of life, a symbol of purity and renewal, now appears as a harbinger of the end of the world as we know it. Examine the so-called hotspots. Not those you'll find on maps where geopolitical passions boil, but those that evaporate, disappear from our rivers, lakes, and even deep artesian wells. Take, for instance, the infamous incident in Okinawa. There, a chemical leak transformed a small local river into a veritable poisoned artery, through which deadly toxins slowly but steadily flowed into the boundless ocean. The losses among wildlife were truly catastrophic, but the true, profound damage inflicted upon our fragile, finely tuned biome is yet to be fully comprehended. Or recall the horrifying pollution of the Yellow River in China. Industrial waste, dumped into its waters, turned this great mother of Chinese rivers into a foul, dead sludge, utterly unfit for the existence of any living creature. These cases are not regrettable exceptions, but alas, merely patterns. These are fractal patterns, repeating in a kaleidoscope of geopolitical events that weave through the very fabric of our ecosystem. Yet, despite this, they continue to speak only of global warming, of melting glaciers. Before us lies merely a polished facade, a thin veil designed to conceal a far more somber reality. The true causes of our water's pollution are rooted deep in the very core of our materialistic existence, in the insatiable greed that drives corporations relentlessly forward, and in the blinding ignorance that fetters the actions of the masses. Recall, for instance, the well-known Chimera incident. The official version spoke of an unintentional leak, but in reality, it was a deliberate disabling of vital purification systems under the specious guise of cost optimization. Fabricated reports, falsified expert conclusions, all mere links in a sophisticated game where humanity is nothing more than disposable material. And this picture is not confined to our present time. The wise ones of antiquity fathomed the essence of these processes. It is said that in weathered scrolls, discovered among the ruins of an ancient monastery on the slopes of Mount Kurama, a hermit monk named Kenshin meticulously detailed the cycles of the planet's own purification. He wrote of how water becomes a vessel for the sins accumulated by civilization. The prophecies of the seeress Vanga, the mesmerizing calculations of the ancient Maya, the mystical revelations of the Gnostics, all of them, though in different words, speak of the same thing. They all point to an impending transformation, like a cosmic surgical operation designed to burn out the destructive poison, the poison of fear, ignorance, and blind materialism. That sudden, inexplicable anxiety that grips you in the dead of night, around 3 o'clock, that piercing sense of alienation when you look at people passing by on the street. All of this is not merely a manifestation of ordinary depression. It is your soul suffocating, trapped in the cold, soulless matrix. These are the echoes of ancient, forgotten knowledge, pushing through the endless noise of external chaos, reminding you of itself. It is the passionate call of nature itself, which can no longer tolerate the unceasing violence. But what if all these terrible monsters, the endless wars, the global crises, the devastating pandemics, are actually just pathetic shadows dancing on the wall of a dark cave? What if the true, almighty tyrant is silently watching you from your own mirror? We have become so absorbed in searching for culprits somewhere out there that we have completely forgotten that true boundless power and equally boundless destruction lie deeply hidden within ourselves. Our ego is crowned glass, fragile, insatiable, and blind. The metallic veins are the product of a soulless system, fed by our own all-consuming fear and submission. The universe does not punish humanity at all. It simply ruthlessly burns away the accumulated poison within it, and the waters, stained scarlet like blood, are merely the final stage of this great purification. No, this is not the end, but the beginning of something new, an era of true transformation, a call for sleeping souls to awaken. Prophets saw not one chosen one, destined to save the world. No, they saw an entire army of awakened souls, countless individuals like yourselves. It is you who are not merely participants in this prophecy, but its living embodiment, its fulfillment. Mysteries that seemed eternal enigmas, inaccessible even to the wisest, are now unfolding before you, opening their gates. This is not merely a prophecy of a coming Savior. It is an activation code, awakening the Savior that slumbers within each of you, the viewers. Now that your eyes are open, inaction is no longer an option. Every like you give is a bright flash of light, instantly spreading across the entire network. Your share is like a seed you carefully plant in the vast desert of sleeping minds, giving it a chance to sprout. Your subscription is a sincere oath, a sign of your readiness to go further. If you feel you are ready for more, our inner circle will become your trusted operational base. And your support through super thanks is the very energy that fuels our shared flame in this relentless battle against the encroaching darkness. Until our next meeting, remain aware, stay connected, and never, do you hear, never stop questioning.